Hey guys, this is Jenna with Hill Valley Farm, and I'm going to try this again. I actually had footage of explaining Risky and how it went with her, and it got deleted. So that is why we have had a little bit of a delay in videos lately. And so I am going to introduce you to Risky's babies. Okay, so it's been a little bit, and so Risky's just relaxing. She's actually been with the herd for quite some time now, about a week after they were born, and so here they are, those two and this little one. Okay, so the one farthest from us, with a golden white, he's actually a really, really huge buck. He was 4 pounds when he was born, and I've never ever had a bigger kid come out of a doe successfully. But we started out with this little girl. She was breech. Oh, butterflies being such a turd. She came out breech, and she is so, so, so cute. Yes, you are. Yes. So she is the only doe out of the three. The other two are bucklings. So she came out first, and second was that white guy closest to us. Perfect positioning. He came out easy. And the third one was this golden white buckling. And he, let's see, he has blue eyes, and the little doe has blue eyes. The white one has brown eyes. And he was just so massive, that white and gold one. His head was also down. And so that's almost just as bad as the head back situation, especially if the head is as big as his was. I could grasp his head, but I couldn't, because I had to obviously go in. I couldn't pull his head out with my hand because his head just wouldn't fit. And so, Caden actually, for the first time ever, went in, and he tried, and he couldn't do it. And so we ended up, I couldn't understand what we were dealing with. I knew there was a back leg, and I knew there was a head. So I thought there was possibly a chance we were dealing with two kids coming out at once. We've had that happen before. And so we called our neighbor and mentor and friend, Patty. She came down here, and she thought there were two kids trying to come out at once as well. She was able to get his front legs, and we just pulled. I mean, it was not easy. It was not pretty. Risky. It was a rough birth for her. By this time, she was so tired. And so, I mean, she had been in labor for well over 24 hours. And so we got him out. We actually did not think that he was alive at first, and he was. I could feel a heartbeat. So we worked with him, and he pepped right up. We actually were concerned about his front legs with how we had to pull. Again, he is totally fine. I mean, he's sleeping now, and you can't tell. She is so cute. But he's actually very, very active. Both of those boys are. So is the little doe. And they have been great ever since 24 hours of age. So, anyways, we're so, so happy about that. Now, Risky obviously is a really, really good mother. And I had started noticing that she was off about a week and a half after she kidded, and I took her into the vet. She wasn't really running a fever, just a little bit higher than her norm, and I'm pretty sure we had what was, it's going to sound weird, but I'm pretty sure it was a UTI. We treated her for that, and got her home, gave her Dex, and she has been great ever since. She's eating. At first she wasn't really eating that well, and she wasn't really taking care of her kids, but then she started taking care of her kids like the good mother that she is, and eating, and so all is well with Risky. And so that's really, really good. Obviously, the idea was to retain a doeling out of this breeding, and so we are retaining this little girl. Their names are as follows. So that little doe is Hill Valley Drippin' in Diamonds, and we're calling her Diamond. And the second kid, that white boy with some gold on him, like the one closest to us, is Hill Valley Up the Ante. We call him Auntie. And the one farthest from us, the golden white boy, is Hill Valley Ace in the Hole. So Diamond is retained as the doe in that breeding. And Ace is actually sold. But we have Auntie here that's available. And so he's a stunning boy. I've actually posted pictures on our Facebook page of him, and I love his rump. I love any Archimedes kid rump. I've spoken to his breeder about that. There's just something about them that is really, really good. And I mean, it's straight and beautiful. And so I'm really pleased with his kids. Risky has width on her big time, and so does Archimedes. And so these kids have width. And so Risky is a permanent grand champion. That's pending per ADGA, but she has won 3 legs, and that makes her a permanent grand champion. And so she will be staying home this year during show season, and we are just going to focus on milk test with her and get her star in volume. She has her star in butterfat and protein, which is great, but we want to be able to get that volume so that her future bucks can be star bees. And so when she gets her star in volume this year, these boys will be star bees. So because their sire is already a star bee. So that is Vista Oaks Risky Business 1-star M, bred with Primrose Hill M Archimedes star bee. And like I said, she had triplets, 2 bucks, and a little doe.
See ya.